Hello, Nunny. Alright, let's continue. Hey, Typo, how you doing? Hey, no worries. Alright, so... storage there. Dorms here. But we don't have any, bioplastic yet. Playing it with the stream open. Yeah, no worries, Nunny. There's nothing wrong with, playing a game while watching someone else play a game. I do that all the time. How you doing today, Typo? How's the weather over there? It was actually fairly nice today. I think the weather is gonna start to break. Hopefully. I hope. It was nice there too. Yeah, 31 is not too bad. We got one bioplastic. There you go, you guys got one bed. Not bad for midnight. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay, he's working on steel, so... Got someone that's gonna work on bioplastics. Oh, he just grabbed it out of there. Oh, we're running out of water. I'll put it off the dorm. Hey, you just had... There you go. Probably gonna run out of... What do we need? 1 metal. Yeah, I know. Water level's critical. He's going to take it over there right now and build it. So let's see if we get water built before it runs out. Looks like I started over. No. I didn't start over. This is a new planet. This is a new planet, so there's 4 total planets. There's normal, there's challenging, then there's, I think, insane, and then the last one is like I don't know, ludicrous or something. I don't know what it is. Figured out what the squid does. The squid? Impossible, that's what it's called. Thank you, typo. The 4th one is called impossible. The squid. Did I have something that's like a squid? Oh, the squid bobblehead. It should be listed in No Man's Sky Assistant app, right? Pretty sure. Why is this brightness all the way down? I mean, no connection to the internet. It's got connection to the internet. See? Right there. It's got connection. There's nothing wrong with Wi-Fi. Plus maneuverability, it says. With a question mark. So the only thing might have been done. The only thing you can do is like put it next to a pulse mod or pulse drive and see if it makes any difference. I'm not even, it doesn't even show the squid bobblehead. Is it called something else? Power storage critical. Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, there's no sun and there's no wind. Yep, we lost power. We need wind. We got no wind. It's almost sunny. But we're gonna have to put down more power collectors. That's the Apollo one. And we gotta wait for the sun to come up. I think it's just my ship's already maxed out. Nah, I don't think so. It might be like very minute that it may not even show, to be honest. We need more power. More power. App says 5% boost. Yeah, and boost doesn't show up on your ship. It only shows up, or it only shows maneuverability. Doesn't show any specific to boost. So the only way that like anybody could know that, obviously, is by using the save editor to actually see the overall stats of the ship before and after they apply certain things. Hey, what's going on, Ignition? Welcome, Atlas. This is very true, Typo. Very true. So, uninstall it, go in first person view, boost, and see what your speed is. Then put it back in and boost again and see if you get a different number. Is Onsetter in doing abandoned mode event? Seems kind of redundant. Our water storage is back up though, so that's good. Crisper because it's frozen? Possibly. It's not a barren wasteland. I think there's a different... Oh, there's no risk of thunderstorms on this planet, so we don't need that. There's no risk of meteors on this planet. So the only thing we'll need is radio antenna. When we get there, we're not there yet. Decent. It's more like 1%. Yeah, if it was like 274U, 5% should make it like 290. Well, yeah, you could do that too. But he's talking about the 288.75. I was close. I was off by 1.25. Good. I work with numbers all day. My job requires me to work with numbers going down into like 10,000ths, even a thousandth of an inch. Even though like all of our prints and everything like that, they do everything in millimeters, which is, I guess, easier. But I prefer to do everything in inches. It's more precise. Yeah, it's I work in sheet metal prototype. And the prototypes have to be good. Prototypes are probably the best parts ever made, because once it goes to production, they're nothing like what we did. Oh, yeah, I do all sorts of stuff. So I am the second shift foreman, but more to that, I am what we call them leaders. So I get a job that has never been done before. It gives me, in the folder is the work order sheet. Then there's a print in there. Sometimes there's no print, so I have to use CAD. I go on CAD to get any numbers if needed. With CNC department makes the tool for us. Boy, then it's our job to figure out how we can take a flat piece of steel, stick it in that tool, and make it work. Sometimes you can just throw it in and it'll work. Other times you got to do a little bit of grinding here, a little bit of grinding there on the tool, polishing it up, maybe change the tool up a little bit. You know, sometimes you got to make your own tools. So that's where I use Bridgeport, surface grinder, all that stuff. Make whatever's needed for whatever is needed. You know, and then like when we have jobs that use stuff like nitro bottles, everything has to be timed out correctly, because if the tool closes all the way and the height of your nitro bottle isn't correct and you bottom out on the nitro bottle, you'll blow it up. And we have had people blow up nitro bottles because they didn't time their stuff out correctly. Good morning, Ella Doodles. Oh yeah, I can make. So in my Discord, Ignition, if you're curious, if you're curious, I have a channel in there called Days of Metalworking, and it's just some things that, you know, I've made personally for myself, or things that we had laser cut, you know, stuff like that. I think the last thing I put in there was one of the jobs I ran. It was giving me a pain in the butt, but finally got through it. Tubing, I bend all the tubing. Any type of tube jobs we get, I bend them, whether it be bending or stamping, forming, do it all. Love watching guys restore stuff on YouTube with machining skill. Oh yeah. So the theory behind a Bridgeport, actually it's not really a theory, it's more of a fact. You can make every component of a Bridgeport on a Bridgeport. So essentially you can make a whole nother Bridgeport with a Bridgeport. Got a press? I don't have a press here at home, but I have presses at work. Well, yeah, the Bridgeport was made. Can you fix the bottom on a stainless steel pan? Well, yeah, you just got to buy more stainless steel, and then you got to weld it. Typically, you use a TIG welder to weld stainless. You can use a MIG welder, but it's not pretty. So most of the times, if we do stainless, we use a TIG welder. I recently bought a pan warped, no holes. Yeah, it's gonna warp. Depends on how much weld has to be put on. It gets too hot. Sometimes when they have to, because we have some robotic welders too, and when they have to do a lot of welding on something, they have to do what's called stitch welding. So they'll kind of like weld a small strip on one side, go all the way to the other side of it, whatever, another strip there, and they'll kind of like bounce around the entire thing until they get it all welded up. But by moving to different locations on it, you change how the heat's being distributed, and sometimes it won't come out warped, but a lot of times it does. Yeah, most of the plants underwater contain cetophosphate. Yeah. So we're kind of just sitting idle here, watching what's going on. We're waiting for them to finish building that other solar panel. So we got 2 power storages, but I don't think they're full. That one's got nothing in it. This one is very slowly filling up. So once they get this one built, it should hopefully fill these 2 up a little bit quicker. And then hopefully we'll have enough power stored to get through the night if there's no wind. No, water depth doesn't matter. Yeah, water depth does not matter. I mean, obviously you might not be able to find any plants in a puddle, but if it's only like 20 units deep, it's probably more than enough. As long as you got plants that are coming up out of the ground. Just scan the plants until you find one that has cetophosphate. Losing power. No wind. Well, they got it backwards on this planet, don't they? They said that this planet was optimal for wind, not so much solar. Let's just see about that. Let me make a save. I just want to see what this one says here. Okay, outer planet with a nitrogen atmosphere. The thickness of the atmosphere prevents much of the light from reaching the surface. Light amount low. Solar panels operate at reduced capacity. Atmosphere density high. Suitable for wind turbines. Blizzard risk high. Haven't had any of that yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use solar for sure. Last time I checked, it was at this planet in the... I was at this planet in the purple systems and saw his gamer tag and just easily head towards him. I was literally standing right next to him in his stream. Okay. What is that comment in regards to, Atlas? I'm slightly lost. Yeah, I'm slightly lost at that. Yeah, I know he's talking about Onsetter, but... Oh, you asked him a question, you answered. I gotcha. Well, did anybody answer me? When I said Onsetter's doing his community night in a abandoned mode save? No, he's not. That's the point. Atlas could join him from a custom abandoned to Onsetter's normal. So Atlas started a fresh save in abandoned mode? Is that correct? Because as... Okay. No, it is possible. Ignition, yeah. So I could have told you that it was possible. And the only reason why I know it's possible is because if I have my multiplayer on in my abandoned mode permadeath save, when I go into the Nexus and there's people in there, those are other people in permadeath mode. Those aren't people in normal creative or survival. Those are other players in permadeath. But you can still join. So if somebody had a permadeath save and they joined me in my abandoned mode save, yes, you probably could join me, but I don't know. I guess it's possible that it could be 2 world instances going at one time. So the real question is, Atlas, when you joined Onsetter with your abandoned mode save and went to the space station, was it a normal space station or was it a abandoned space station? Kind of loaded up wiring looms. Because when I go into the anomaly and there's other players in there, I still do not see you know, the entities that are in there. Helios and Chronos and all them, they're not there for me. Johnny Quicksilver, he's not there either. So if okay, yes, you could see him. So that means that there are 2 separate instances of the game running at once. Atlas is abandoned, meaning nothing in his space stations. Nothing, but for those that were not in abandoned, like Onsetter and all them, they're seeing the new space station. Which, that's got to be wild. I don't know how that would work, honestly. When you would go to look at him, if he was up at the multi-tool station, it would be floating in the air. Interesting. Very, very interesting. The only thing I do know about abandoned mode is if you cannot switch between abandoned mode and habitable mode. You cannot switch between them. Once you set it to abandoned, it stays abandoned. Once you're in a regular mode, you can't change it to abandoned mode. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking. Nah, whatever you say, Ignition. If you turn up in there one day, you turn up in there one day. Yeah, why'd you go that deep? Pulling your leg. Well, stop pulling my leg. It hurts. No, I'm just kidding. Just playing. Just playing. Hey, are you guys gonna freaking finish this or what? Oh, it's waiting. It's waiting on one more medal. You guys not working on a medal or what? It's rolling. No. Well, I mean, yeah, you can get it in a regular mode, but you still have to do the story. See, that's the difference between Abandon and the regular NMS. Abandon mode, there is no stories. There is no Artemis. There is no autophage. There's nothing. So there's no story to do in Abandon mode. You create your own story. So, no. Abandon mode is the only way to get the Atlanta drive without doing any of the story. And even if you found a way to give your normal save the Atlanta drive, you won't be able to see purple systems because you didn't do the story. So, sorry. Oh, blizzard. Hey, we finally got a blizzard. Look at that. What? Oh, I don't have a command center. I can't do alerts. I forgot. If yes. No, I can't do any alerts. Here, I don't have command center. I can't do alerts. Yes, if somebody else had Atlas's login information, you wouldn't you wouldn't even have to do it with cross save. I mean, you would have to, like, that's more or less like kind of like sharing, not so much the cross save. Well, it's still in beta. Did you get the ability to actually upload your saves to the cloud? Do you have little cloud icons next to your saves? Because if you don't have the cloud icons next to your save, then you're not in the cross save yet. Yeah, so you're not in the cross save yet. So but it doesn't exactly work that way though, Ignition. Each save is its own save, right? It's not about like a count. So yes, I have cross save. I could play any one of my saves on any one of my devices. So let's say I take my legacy save, which I have, and I decide I want to play it on my Nintendo Switch. My legacy save has everything, right? So I play it on my Switch. No, the way it would work is he would have to the only way it would work is if somebody were to do the stories for him, they would have to have his login information for that console. So if he wanted to, because when you register for cross save, you have to log in with each one of your platforms. Okay. So on PlayStation, I logged in with my PSN. On Xbox, I logged in with my Microsoft account. On Switch, I logged in with my Nintendo account. On Steam, I logged in with my Steam account. They don't have a download option. Well, they do. Like it does. You do. I'll show you real quick. Let me save. Can I do it? Yeah, I'd have to do it here. I'll show you real quick. Excuse me? I didn't tell you to close. Yeah. So right here it says, see how it says manage cross saves? So these are all of the saves that I have uploaded to the Hello Games cloud. This is Phoenix Abandoned, Dave the Deep Sea Diver, my legacy save on the PlayStation, and then my Nintendo Switch save right here. These are all the ones that I have up to the cloud. So right here is Phoenix Abandoned. This is the one that we started playing on Xbox. This is Dave the Deep Sea Diver. This is also on Xbox. My legacy save. This is on the PlayStation. And then my Nintendo Switch save right here. So notice how like Relics is not on there because I didn't enable this one to be uploaded to the cloud. This abandoned save, not to the cloud. Any of them that have the check are the ones that I've uploaded to the cloud. And with those being uploaded to the cloud, I can go then to any one of my other devices and play any one of those saves. these saves won't show up through Hello Games website. Yes. So when you go to, let me grab this here. When you go to No Man's Sky's website and you go to the cloud cross save, right here, you have the option to turn on which ones you want. So in my case, it's PlayStation, Steam, Xbox, and Nintendo. But you have to log into each one of these, and then it will have them connected, right? The main one that was PlayStation, because when Hello Games added this to the game, they got rid of the ability to transfer PS4 to PS5 save through in the game itself. And that happened when Worlds Part 1 dropped, and a lot of people were upset because they couldn't transfer it to the new console. They wanted their original save that they played on PS4 and they wanted to transfer it to the new one, but they couldn't. So I ended up having to take down the video that I made ages ago of how to transfer the save because it was no longer, you couldn't do it anymore. So yeah, now it's with the cross save, and you see it still says it's in beta. So not everybody is able to use the cross save feature yet. They're still on a waiting list, basically. Yes, it won't work without the login password info. Exactly. Lunchtime, be right back. No worries. Now, one thing that Atlas could do is he could get into a party chat with somebody on PlayStation, and he could screen share or game share, and he could hand the controller to that other person that he's in the chat with, and that other person could play through the story for him. He could do that. All right. We had a big old windstorm. Oh, that other solar panel's built now, too. Good. So we're full on both. We're okay on water. We have one bioplastic, so we could probably put down another bed. Well, there's lots of people. I'm sure if you ask any one of us in the community, we would be willing to help. Any of us on PlayStation would be able to help. The only thing you would have to do is make sure you... I think you have to like extend the time. Every once in a while. I don't remember. I don't know if they still have a limit on it. Like an hour or 30 minutes. And then you just have to like extend the time. It's been a while since I've done that. But I do know that you can do that. Yeah, bonefish take forever to get. Oh yeah, they're happy. Look at them. They got beds. They're like, oh, finally. Oh, a bed. Feels so good to sleep. That guy's tired. Oh, get another bioplastic and I'll get you guys some more beds. I can pop it down. We have 7 colonists, 2, 4, 6. You know what? I'm just gonna pop the last one down too. That'll be 8. So then there's enough beds for everybody. I think, don't quote me on it, but I could have swore that you can game share on the PS5 now. I could have swore they brought that back. I could be wrong, but oops. We'll have to look into it. I say forget a toxic bonefish. The nocturnal bonefish is way easier to find. I don't remember which one I got. I'll have to look into it. I thought they brought it back. Class S and B. I know about that. I know about that. Yeah, that's just having somebody else use your PSN. That's not what I was looking for, though. It's like uncommon compared to legendary. Yeah, that's what I was just reading too. Console sharing is basically if you enable offline play on your console, then somebody you know, they could log in with your PSN on their console, and then they could play the games. So, for example, let's say you gave me your login for PSN. I add your profile to my PlayStation. I log in under your PSN, and then I load up No Man's Sky. I could go to the cloud and download your save, and then play through it. And then then I would have to upload that save of yours to the cloud, and then you would have to go back and log into yours on your console, download the save I uploaded for you, and then you could play it. We used to do this a long time ago. Me and a couple friends, we used to game share that way. And it can get a bit tricky sometimes doing that, uploading, downloading saves. So yeah, I'll have to look into it. I thought they brought it back though. I thought it was in one of the betas that I was on. Could have sworn it said they brought it back. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll look into it tomorrow. Emlich. Let's about this house. $57°C. It's a little hot. No, I know, Atlas. That's why I was just saying, you know, in a manner of speaking, that's how you would have to do it. But I'm gonna look more into the screen share and then handing the controller over. I know they had it on PS4 for sure. No, I'm pretty sure they do have it on PS5 because Millwalk Gary and Conflicted Gaming, they have Gran Turismo 7. I didn't have Gran Turismo 7, but I was watching Gary play and he handed me the controller. So I was playing his game from my house on the PS5. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that they do have it. Basically, you have to start a chat and stream your game to the chat. And then whoever's in the chat with you, you can then hand the controller to them. And then they can play the game. But it has a time limit. So you would have to extend the time or hand the controller back. I don't know if you can extend it or you just have to let it run out and then hand the controller back. I don't understand why they have a time limit, but I guess maybe it could be a bandwidth issue. Oh. Yeah, I just remembered that. That's when I first played Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, robots breaking down. We got 6 meals, some food. I think we're going to have to put down a landing pad so that we can try to get some more colonists. Status is poor. Wonder why. I don't know if I can put down another meal maker. No. Why are they in disrepair? I'm just working on it now. Parts. We have 7 spares, so it's not spares. It's so the maintenance gets done on them by the biologists. So if the biologists have to maintain them in order for them to produce. If they're not maintaining them, then they won't produce. The tissue synthesizers in the plants are like self-sustaining, self-growing, but if the biologists are not maintaining them, then they degrade and then they don't produce. So see, like, nobody's sitting here right now and it's at 91%, now it's at 92%. So they will produce no matter what. It's just they have to actually maintain them to keep them running. Spare parts, I believe, is only used for the bot. I think spare parts is only used for the bots, to be honest. Because to repair structures outside and that, they actually use actual materials. Let's see. Colonist stats, resources. Spares. Spares are used to maintain solar panels and wind turbines periodically. They can be produced in a spares workshop component in the factory. If you run out of spares, you will eventually run out of power too, which can cause the oxygen generator to stop functioning. Okay, so spares are used for the power sources. So we have 7 right now. So we should be okay with that. Hey, Dimash, how you doing? Welcome to it. Gaggle raid. Well, thank you so much for the raid, sir. Very much appreciated. We're just trying to survive on this planet here. We survived on the other one. The other one we finished that one. 350 colonists. Now we got to try to survive on this one, which is a little bit more difficult. Slightly more difficult. The very last planet is impossible. We'll probably land on the planet and die instantly. You know? Just by dead. Alright, so we need one more steel for that. Somebody making another steel. What does it say? No, neither one of them are running, so we're not getting that piece of steel anytime soon. Just have to wait. Five meals. Doing okay for meals right now. He's got a spare. He's got to go repair something, so we're going to be down to 6 spares. We will have to get a spares workshop. We'll put the factory down after they get the landing pad built. Hey, the real NB, welcome. How you doing? Thank you so much for dropping in. Welcome all of the Gaggle Raiders. Thank you so much for coming on over from Dimash. Very much appreciated. Doing pretty good. Just got finished hanging out with Gag. How are you doing tonight, sir? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Can't complain. Got good games, good people. Can't go wrong. Just got a guy just sitting there watching TV. Maria Heatherton. There we go. Maria Heatherton is watching telly. Is there anything good on telly? Let's take a look. Planet News, 24 hours news. Planet News, 24 hours news. They should have dropped the S. 24-hour news. What's she talking about, huh? Talking about a blizzard or the ice storm that's going to be coming up? What, are you sleeping on a drinking fountain? Get out of there. Kardashians, there you go. Alright, so now we got 8 beds total. Yeah, there you go. Go to the bed. You don't need to be sleeping at the drinking fountain. Just need one more piece of metal. You making the metal? You're making the metal. Good man. Or woman. Is that a man or a woman? Merrick. Merrick Randall. Good man. Why is your morale down, Alice Estrada? They could probably use maybe a potted plant. Let's give them a potted plant. Just gotta wait for a piece of bioplastic for that to be built. That should bring up their morale a little bit. The name of this game is called Planetbase, and it's pretty much a city builder. Sims in space. This game came out in 2015. Sims have been around forever, obviously, but I'm gonna say it's probably similar to that, except this has a lot more in-depth mechanics in order for your colonies to survive. So you only start out with 7 colonists and 1 carrier bot. You land on the planet, and the first thing you got to build, obviously, is oxygen, power, water, and then you need some collectors to store power. Then you got to worry about like food. So there are biologists. That's a medic, which we don't even have a med bay yet. We need to get a med bay still. There's biologist workers and medics and guards. So the biologists are going to work on all of your food stuff. So you got to put down these, different types of food pads. And in order to make meals, they have to have starches and synthetic meat tissue synthesizers. They have to have those in order to make the meals. So they pop them in here and it makes meals. And the workers, you put down a mine and they grab ore out of there so that you can make more metals. Also, some of the starches get used in the bioplastics machine to make bioplastic. And most of the stuff in the game is made up of both metals and bioplastics. So you have to have a good mining network going along with a good factory going to build the iron bars and the bioplastic so that you can build more locations. Well, if you don't have enough workers to work the mines, then you're not going to get a whole lot of ore. There's some other things too that come along as you go. So like I said, this one here is the second planet. I'll just save right here real quick. I'll show you the first planet. Wait. Do I probably have to scroll through here? Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, so this is the first planet that we did. And this is what the colony looks like right now on this Mars-like planet. I mean, this is a full 350 colonists. And we started out small, just like the planet that we're at right now. It took us a while to get this far, though. I think we had 5 failed attempts, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think we had like 5 failed attempts before we got that far. And this planet is slightly harsher than the first planet. So, yeah. You only saw 2 where you starved? Yeah, there was 2 where we starved. Oh, maybe it was 3, 4. I don't know. I can't remember. I think there was one of them was asphyxiation. It wasn't. We had 2 where we starved, and then we had 1 where we got asphyxiated. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, giant squid, Nani. So I mean, the game is a lot of fun, and obviously you can speed up time if you wanted to, but sometimes speeding up time isn't always for the best. Bad things happen, and then it's hard to reverse it. All right, take care of the real NB. Thank you so much for stopping in, hanging out for a bit. Very much appreciated. I hope you have a wonderful evening and enjoy that game. Oh yeah, sit down and eat those meals. Power is okay, so we're using 44 out of 51. Alright, so we have that. Is it connected? It is connected. So let's check out our landing permissions right now. Just colonists and traders. Allow ships. Oh yeah, we have to have a starport in order for visitors to come. So we'll wait. We're not going to do a starport yet. It'll be a little bit before we can do a starport. But okay, we're in good standing right now. So it's possible that we can get ships to land. All right, we are going to have to put down that workshop though. Is it here? Yeah. The factory. Connected to both. Yes, there we go. Give it a nice loop. What did it need? 2 metal, 2 bioplastic. Well, we don't have any metal yet. There's 1 ore sitting there. And they're making the metal right now. Look, we're getting our first ship to land. 2 workers. Or one. No, this one looks like biologist. Yep. 1 worker and 1 biologist. Nice. Expansion reached. So we're at 9. It's a carrier bot. Need a med bay as well. Ah, I knew it was going to take away the telly. Gosh darn it. Built a potted plant. Wonder if I could drop another meal maker in there. Probably not, now that I put the... Oh, I could put one right there. That works. Well, you guys traded your TV for a potted plant. For now. Yeah, the mine doesn't produce anything if nobody's in there. So I watched another good movie on Netflix. It's called The Titan. This is actually a fairly decent movie. Got some good wind. We almost need at least one more windmill. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, I'm back. Well, welcome back, Ignition. Hope you had a good lunch. Oh, here we go. It's a trader ship. Had a heavy lunch. A heavy lunch. Oh, a heavy lunch. It must have been... pasta. Something loaded that is loaded with starch. Chicken biryani. Sure, I'm saying that wrong. Rice plus chicken and chicken tikka muscle, spicy chicken gravy. Biryani. You said it really right. Masala. That's lots and lots of chicken. But hey, chicken's good for you though. Chicken is good for you. Oh, look at that. They want to toss the blueprint to us right away. We can't afford that blueprint. You're nuts. Carrier bot, driller bot. We can't afford any of this stuff. Sorry. Thank you for stopping in, though. Yes. He was here with his raiders. Brought his raiders on over. He may have went off to bed, though. He could still be here lurking in the back. But he may have went off to bed. $44 out of 63. We're gonna need more power. Well, that's because we've learned a few lessons from the first one, right? Now, don't get ahead of ourselves yet, because we got a landing pad and we're starting to get more colonists. And if you look, we have 10 colonists and we have 6 foods. But we have quite a bit of stuff just sitting here, 10 and 10. So that's why I got another meal maker that I want to be built. Looks like he's going to go build that. Is it going to be the meal maker or the TV? Which one? They want the TV. They said, skip the meal maker. We want our television back. What's our water looking like? Okay, we're good on water. We're only using 4 out of 9.55. So... oh, there they go. They got their telly back. Yeah, so, but we need to get a backup of like metal and bioplastic. having grilled chicken for dinner. Oh no, I don't have a med bay. This guy's got a broken leg. He's just gonna walk around with a broken leg. Just go to bed, MJ Coke. Maybe the medic will come by and patch you up in your bed. This is the med bay right here. That's a factory, but we gotta wait. We gotta wait. Okay, looks like we got another ship coming in. Biologist? No, medic. Medic! It's a lot of chicken, man. How do you get? You gotta get some protein, some beef. Oh yeah, the Basilisk multi-tool. Yeah, I realized that after I said that, but you need some beef. Really? I know Muslims is pork. I didn't know that religious like beef you don't eat for religious reasons. I knew, like I said, I knew pork for Muslims. Learn something new every day. Hindu. Mutton is goat. Yeah. Huh. I don't know if I could go without beef. I love my tacos. Oh, I should say I love my beef tacos because I know some people have chicken tacos. I like my raviolis too, though. Beef raviolis. A nice juicy steak. But I like chicken. I really like turkey. Would you eat a dog? Lots of places do, I guess. I've heard of that. Well, there's people that eat dogs. There's people that eat cats too. Hmm. Another worker. $97. Oh, that's hot, man. $45C soon. It is 50 degrees here. 49. Gonna be 76. But they're calling for rain and thunderstorms. 66 tomorrow. Looks like we're finally starting to warm up. It's about friggin' time. That's all I gotta say. Because it has been cold. Yeah. There's another blueprint. That's typical. Like here, we want you to have the blueprint so that your economy crashes. And then when your economy's thriving, they're like, oh, Nah, you don't need them blueprints. You're doing just fine. Go without a jacket and short sleeves. Be dressed in 3 layers. Need 2 bioplastics. You guys making bioplastics? No. Making metal, and I'm making bioplastics. That guy's hurt. Oh, he's going to take it. She's going to take a nap. She's going to take a nap. Oh, that guy's sleeping at the drinking fountain again. I gotta look more into it, but possibly. We're not looking good with the meals at the moment. Well, we got the resources to make the meals. They just got to put it in a meal maker. No. Oops. Anybody can pop the stuff in there. Somebody just has to walk meat and veggies in there. Anybody can do it. We just need a bioplastic port. But we also need the bioplastic for our medic bay. No one's running bioplastic right now. That moose slipped on 2 bananas. That's not good.
Good moose. You gotta love it. Oh yeah, that's right, Moose. Good day. Absolutely. Good moose. You gotta love it. Oh yeah, that's right, Moose. Good day. Absolutely. Good moose. You gotta love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, Moose. Good day.
It is a good day.
Absolutely. Good moose. You gotta love it.
We got some metal stacking up now. We just need that bioplastic. Might be because we only have... Yeah. We only have one pad that actually produces starch. Need another solar panel. Gonna need another oxygen. Blizzard. Yep, that was bioplastic. We need another 1 there, 2 there, 1 there. So 4 bioplastic total. Get back to the base. They're all just going about their business outside still. I don't have a control center, so I can't sound the alarm. Yeah, it's a blizzard. Blizzard's over. He made it. Oh, yeah, he did. No one's even making Balp. Oh, we don't. Probably don't have no starch. Dang it. Alright. Oh, we got a ship coming in. Trade. Blueprint again. Alright, I am going to run to the loo. I shall be right back. Sorry. Sorry. You're right, I could have. The chair is a change. Long live the chair. Yes. Long live the chair. Type I want to spy on the people. What do I got there? Another biologist. Minor thing. Yeah. Yeah, I could have done that. Could have went to the canteen and you guys could have watched telly. Right? We're at 15 colonists. We're down to 2 spares. Oh, we need bioplastic for that as well. Medical center? Yeah, it's right here. We're just waiting for one more bioplastic. Hey, Teflon, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. That guy with a broken leg still just walking around. Dude, just have a seat somewhere. Just go lay in your bed until the med bay gets built. As soon as the med bay gets built, we'll take care of you. Promise. Teflon's got a magical plunger. Gonna need more beds soon. Only got one spare left. Exactly, ignition. We're out of spares. Yeah, it is kind of busy. Oh, we got 2 guys with broken legs. Keeping me on the edge of my seat? No, I typically like to sit all the way back in it. You know, especially if I decide to relax. Pretty much. Yeah, I know we ran out of spares. Yep. GPU is at 53 or 54 Celsius using 38-40%. Got 2,657 megabytes of memory. CPU's about 60 Celsius, only using 16%, and running 60 frames per second. Another blueprint. Yeah, it does. So, this Sunday is a double day for some people. So, this Sunday is not only Easter, but it is also the 20th of April, 420, a magical day for some people. The last time that we had Easter and Easter beyond 420 was in 2014. Before that was in 1900. Oh no, and in 2003. And then the next one, the next 420 Easter Day won't be until 2087. We ran out of power. We need power. You got power. We need another windmill. I know we ran out of spares. We're also running out of food. Only got one meal maker. It doesn't have a whole lot of vegetables in it. So it's 420, always 420 somewhere in my book. This is true. Oh, now we got three people with broken legs. 4 people with broken legs. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Yeah, exactly. Somebody working on that bioplastic? No. Why are they breaking their legs? I don't know. I think maybe they came from the mine, so maybe a rock or something fell on their leg. I'm working on it. I can't, you know, I could do this. Let me recycle that bit for now. I'll recycle that connection. Get one of them to come on here and take that bioplastic and put it here. They're probably going to put it there. That needs 2. Needs spares. Let me make that priority, see if he takes it over here. Yes. Oh, he broke down. Oh, no. He was almost there. Poor little drone. Somebody gonna come help the poor little drone. He's coming out to fix the little drone. You're gonna come out and... Oh, okay, he's gonna drop that off. What? Hey, what? Where you going with the bioplastic, dude? No. This. Priority. This. No, it doesn't have a boxing ring, though. It does have a recreational room where you can put, like, these little hamster wheel things they run in. Apparently they like running. Oh, now we got 5. We got another guy with a broken leg. Come on, get over here, build this thing. Oh yeah, and the pull-up bars. Oh, he built a meal maker. Awesome. How about we build the sick bay? Oh yeah, let's go put all the meals in there. We're hungry. Nom 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 nom. Hey, he's building the med bay. Rock is going on a rampage. I'm telling you now. Yes, I know we ran out of spares. Thank you. Come on. Alright, now that's up to them to build. So they've got at least 2 bioplastic ready. Power storage is low. Yep, sure is. We need another windmill. Oh, we're gonna run out of power. We are gonna run out of power before day. It's not gonna look good. Might be a bust. Yep, everything is without power. Depends. Do you like looking at them or no? If you don't like looking at them, put them in the cave. Or build a garage for them. Builds the cabinet instead of building a bed first. Yeah, I know you guys went in there looking for a bed. There's no beds yet. We're working on it. Alright, now we're gonna get some med bays built. And the doctor can start treating these guys. Yeah, a little Starbucks. broken leg. They've all got broken legs, see. I just say they got broken legs, but really they're just injured. Doesn't say what injury. We're up to 20 colonists. It's not too bad. Prescribe copy. Alright. Not too bad though. This is where we are going to save. Thought there was another ship getting ready to come in. 300, here we come. Oh, that's gonna be a while. Gonna be a while. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this evening's stream of Planetbase. We will be back in the afternoon with some more Assassin's Creed Shadows, and then we'll be back in the evening tomorrow with more Elder Scrolls Online, continuing the quest we were working on. And then for Saturday night, we are also going to be playing ESO with Boss House Gaming, possibly Robo Ninja, and possibly Nelladoodles. So, and then Sunday we will be playing Tape 2 of Bloom and Rage. So, yes. So until then, everybody, thank you all so very much appreciated. And as always, have a great day, a wonderful afternoon, and a peaceful evening. And we shall see you all in the next one. Take care, and bye for now.